If you are someone who trusts Samsung phones over other budget brands, then the Galaxy A04s might look very tempting. Now, before you rush to buy this phone because it's Samsung, slow down. Now let me ask you, is the Galaxy A04s still a smart choice under 150k? Or do you think it's now updated for this price range? Listen, at the end of this video, I will give you the real pros and the cons of the Samsung A04s, so you will know if it really worth your money. And before we dive in, if you like honest review that exposes what company don't always say, then hit that subscribe button right now. It's completely free. The Samsung A04s keeps that clean Samsung design with a matte finish that doesn't show fingerprints easily like other brands. It feels good in the hand, not too heavy, not light. But here you are getting a 6.5-inch display, smooth enough but basic. And yes, it supports up to 90 Hz refresh rates, so scrolling feels more fluid more than other budget Samsung phones. And now this is where most people don't tell you the true picture. The Samsung Galaxy A04s is powered by an Exynos 850 chipset. Now, what does it mean? For WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, it works very well. But for heavy gaming like PUBG Mobile, it will struggle a bit. And also remember that switching between apps are decent but not very fast. Now let's talk about the RAM and storage. It comes with a version of 3GB RAM paired with a 32GB of internal storage. And you are also getting a 4GB of RAM version paired with 32, 64 or 128GB of internal storage. And yes, it has a dedicated micro SD card slot if you want to expand the storage later. So performance depends on the storage you buy. The 3GB of RAM version will struggle with multitasking. The 4GB of RAM model is better, especially if you get the 64 or the 128 version. Now let's talk about the battery. Here you get a 5000 mAh battery, which is standard for Samsung budget phones. It lasts a full day with normal use. Charging is just 15 watts, which is slow for this year's standard, but always expected for this price range. Now let's talk about the camera. You get a 50 megapixel main camera at the back. With this, picture during the time looks clean and sharp. But what about at night? It struggles, but still better than most cheap phones because Samsung software helps it a bit. Selfie camera is also okay in daylight, but don't expect wonders. As network and other features, you still get a 3.5mm headphone jack. It supports 2 generation, 3 generation and 4 generation network, but no 5G here. It also comes with a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, fast and reliable. Samsung's One UI core runs smooth for basic use. Here are the two main weaknesses you might not notice until after buying. The Exynos 850 chipset is not powerful. It's smooth for basic use, but heavy app or gaming will lag. This is the biggest limitation on this phone. And the second weakness is the slow charging. 15 watts for a 5000 mAh battery means waiting longer than you might want. These are the trade-offs you might expect for choosing a Samsung phone at this price range. Now let's talk about the good side of this phone. The pros: trusted Samsung build and software, 6.5-inch display with a 90 Hz refresh rate, good 50 megapixel main camera for daylight shots, long battery life, 5000 mAh battery, side fingerprint sensor, expandable storage, clean One UI core experience. Now let's wrap it up. Is this phone a good buy under 150k? Here is my recommendation. If you're a Samsung lover who want a reliable phone with clean software, long battery life and a trusted brand name, the Samsung Galaxy A04s is a safe buy. But if you want faster performance, better gaming, faster charging, sharp display, then you might find better value from brands like Tecno, Infinite or Xiaomi in this price range. Now final question, will you buy this phone just because it's Samsung? Or do you prefer better spec from other brands at the same price range? Let me know your take in the comment section below. And if you find this review helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe, because my next video I will compare the Samsung A04s with another strong budget phones. You won't want to miss that.